Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD465.tv, bringing you another update, the first one to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for 2024. How was your new year? Happy New Year to you all, and thank you very much for supporting our channel. And the objective, like I always say, is still to grow the channel. So if you don't mind, please consider subscribing to our channel. And if you are new, thank you very much for dropping by. So in this portfolio here, this is a portfolio where we have selected projects across 6 blockchains in Ethereum, Cardano blockchain, .sama, which is Polkadot and Kusama combined, Cosmos ecosystem, the mixed portfolio, as well as the Avalaunch blockchain. So the objective of this exercise is to invest a total of $15,000 across all these 6 blockchains or ecosystems or categories to see if we can manage that portfolio all the way up to 600K, having invested 15K. At the moment, we are invested just under $10,000 or 67% of our allocated budget. So before I proceed, guys, please note that this video is not intended for UK audiences. If you are from the UK, please do not watch this video. Why? Because the UK authorities are protecting you from investing into this nascent industry, the cryptocurrency industry, and they do deem crypto assets to be extremely risky. Therefore, you may lose all your funds. But if you are from the rest of the world, welcome to our channel, guys. Please consider subscribing to our channel. And also, please note that now we've got a Patreon channel where you can follow us. To join at the moment is currently free. We are dishing out some alpha on a regular basis. So if you don't mind, go to our Patreon page and see what we are up to. We are sharing some proper alpha that some of it isn't even featured on this channel and it's not even featuring on Twitter. So our Patreon channel is another social media platform or social media place to visit and see if you like what you see. Anyway, so without further ado, let's jump into this week's update where we are updating on the price movements of our portfolio, especially considering the bloodbath we've seen this week. The crypto markets have dumped big time. Anyway, so let's start with the Ethereum blockchain where we hold 3 positions in VulcanForged, PerpetualProtocol, and Ribbon Finance. So starting with VulcanForged and the POR token, the price for the POR token this week is sitting at $7.74. Our portfolio is now valued at $795.83, and week on week, no movement, 0% increase, probably a fraction of a fraction. Overall though, we are still up 119.2%, which puts VulcanForged among the best performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. Next up is PerpetualProtocol and the PERP token, and PerpetualProtocol has been on a mini rip this week. The price of the PERP token this week is sitting at $1.63, and our portfolio is now valued at $1,626.31. Week on week, we are up 45.6%, and overall, we are now up 282.5%, which puts PerpetualProtocol among the best performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. Next up is Ribbon Finance and the RBN token. The price for the RBN token this week is sitting at 32.1 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $356.68. Week on week, we are slightly up by 0.4%, and overall, we are still up 35.4%, which puts Ribbon Finance among the best performers within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for the week. So our Ethereum basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge is now valued at $2,778.82, which is an increase on last week of 22.5%. So it's actually increased by 22.5% while the crypto markets burn. It's a bloodbath house. At least it's recovering now. So the Ethereum basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge is showing some extraordinary strength. Moving on to the Cardano blockchain where we hold positions in Cardano, World Mobile Token, Lenify, SundaeSwap, and Wing Riders. So let's start with Cardano's ADA, whose price this week is sitting at 57.5 cents, and our portfolio for Cardano is now valued at $690.08. Week on week, we are slightly down by 7.5%, and overall, our Cardano position is up by 100.3%. Next up is World Mobile's WMT token. The price for the WMT token this week is sitting at 14.6 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $293.74, and week on week, we are down 12.7%. Overall, though, we are still up 12.8%. Next is Lenify, formerly AEDA. The price for the Lenify token this week is sitting at $4.59, and our portfolio is now valued at $743.02. Week on week, we are down 6.4%, and overall, we are still up 326.5%, which puts Lenify among the best performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. SundaeSwap and the Sunday token is up next. The price for the Sunday token this week is sitting at 1 cent, and our portfolio is now valued at $1,105.79. Week on week, we are down 12.4%, and overall, we are still up 36.9%, which puts SundaeSwap among the best performing positions within our 15K 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for the week. And finally, it's wing riders in the WRT token. The price for the WRT token this week is sitting at 7.8 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $837.54. Week on week, we are down 3.4%, but overall, we are still up 75.6%, which puts wing riders among the best performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for the week. So our Cardano basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for the week is down by 8.3%, which again is showing some resilience considering what's happening out there. And that Cardano basket is now valued at $3,670.17 for this week. Overall, that means we are still up 80%, which puts the Cardano basket among the best performers within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. We then move on to .sama, which is Polkadot and Kusama combined, where we hold positions in Bit.country Pioneer and the NEAR token, RMRK.app and the RMRK token, Moonbeam Network and the Glimmer token, as well as Protocol and the Kill token. So let's start with the NEAR token for Bit.country. The price for the NEAR token this week is sitting at 32.4 cents, and our portfolio is now valued at $260.74. Week on week, we are up 14.1%, and overall, we are now up 5.8%. Way! Now, that is some strength from Bit.country Pioneer. We move on to the RMRK token, whose price is sitting at $2.88, and our portfolio is now valued at $1,074.43. Week on week, we are actually up 18%, and overall, we are up 43.2%, which puts RMRK among the best performers within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. Moonbeam Network and the Glimmer token is up next. The price for the Glimmer token this week is sitting at 44.8 cents, and our portfolio is now valued at $899.76. Week on week, we are actually up 23.8%, and overall, we are now up 21.9%, which puts Moonbeam Network among the best performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. And finally, for .sama, it's the Kill token for Protocol. The price for the Kill token this week is sitting at 41.7 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $439.01, and week on week, we are up 9.4%. Overall, though, we are still up 9.3%. So as you can see, the .sama basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge is really strong. It's showing some absolute strength. While everything else, majority anyway, are down. If you look at Cardano, it's all red, but .sama, everything green and with some decent increases as well. So the total value of our .sama basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge is valued at $2,673.94 for the week, which is an increase of almost 18% for the week compared to the previous week. Overall, that basket is now up 26.6%, which is great. It's actually up on last week, so that's commendable. Very strong, showing some strength. Now, these are some of the projects you need to be looking at and considering. Again, not financial advice. We move on to the Cosmos ecosystem, where we hold positions in EVMOS, Injective, Osmosis, Persistence, and Axelar. Starting with EVMOS, the price for the EVMOS coin this week is sitting at 12.3 cents, and our portfolio is now valued at $139.62. And week on week, we are down 10.1%. Overall, we are still down 71.2%, which makes EVMOS one of the worst performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. We move on to Injective and the ING coin. The price for the ING coin this week is sitting at $40.05, and our portfolio is now valued at $4,004.91. Week on week, we are actually up 13.6% on last week, and overall, our Injective position is now up 856.3%, which puts it among the best performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. We move on to Osmosis Osmo coin. That is now valued at $1.63 for the week. Our Osmo position is now valued at $1,642.98, and week on week, we are slightly down by 0.4%. Overall, it's now up 229.6%, which puts our Osmos position among the best performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. It's Persistence and the XPRT coin next. The price for the XPRT coin this week is sitting at 53.1 cents, and our portfolio is now valued at $550.24. Week on week, we are actually up by 25.2%, and overall, we are now up 129.8%, which puts Persistence among the best performers across our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. And finally, for the Cosmos, it's Axelar and the AXL coin. The price for the AXL coin this week is sitting at $1.10. Our portfolio is now valued at $1,151.61. Week on week, we are actually down by 0.5%, and overall, we are still up 165.8%, which puts Axelar among the best performers across our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. So the value of our Cosmos basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for the week is actually sitting at $7,489.36 for the week, which is an increase increase of 8.1% on last week. Would you believe it? The crypto markets are in the red and some positions are actually increasing. That shows you some strength. Again, guys, not financial advice, but some of these projects should be considered when you are looking at building a portfolio for this bull market. Anyway, our Osmosis basket is now up overall, is now up by 242.1%, which puts it among the best performing positions across our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. In fact, it's actually the best performing position across our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. Let's move on to the mixed basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, where we hold the two positions in NEARProtocol and the Pythnetwork. Let's start with the NEAR coin then. The price for the NEAR coin this week is sitting at $3.90, and our portfolio is now valued at $220.18. And week on week, we are up 3.6%. Overall, we are still up 17.8%. And next is the PERP token for Pythnetwork. The price for the PERP token this week is sitting at 28.4 cents, and our portfolio is now valued at $558.64. Week on week, we are down 12.5%, and overall, we are now down 24%, which then puts PERP among the worst performers across our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. So the value of our mixed basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge is valued at $778.82 for the week, which is down by 8.5% on last week. Overall, that basket is now down 15.1%, so not terrible, but it could be better. And finally, let's move on to the Avalaunch basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, where we hold three positions in Avalaunch's AVAX, Traderjoexyz token, as well as Avalaunch's XAVA token. Starting with the AVAX coin, the price for the AVAX coin this week is sitting at $38.86, and our portfolio value is now sitting at $2,031.25. Week on week, we are actually down 3%, and overall, we are still up 177.9%, which puts Avalaunch among the best performing positions across our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. Next is Traderjoexyz and the JO token. The price for the JO token this week is sitting at 68.7 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $821.84. Week on week, we are actually up by 10.7%, and overall, we are still up 67.8%, which puts Traderjoexyz among the best performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. Finally, it's Avalaunch and the XAVA token. The price for the XAVA token this week, some people call it XAVA. I call it XAVA. I've been calling it for as long as I can remember. Anyway, the price for the XAVA token this week is sitting at $1.61, and our portfolio is now valued at $4,055.63. And week on week, we are actually up, would you believe it, by 46.3%. That just shows some strength. So if you are looking for the strongest project to invest in, there is one for you, Avalaunch. Again, not financial advice. Our Avalaunch position is now up 736.1% overall. So getting back to the overall Avalaunch basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, that basket is now valued at $6,908.72, which is an increase of 23.2% on last week. Again, real strength. Overall, our Avalaunch basket is now up by over 308%. It is actually the best performing position across our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. So the overall 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, having invested just under $10,000, it's now sitting at $24,299.83, which is an increase of 10.8% on last week and overall increase of over 143%. In terms of net gains, if we exclude the profits we took from Akashi, our net gains are sitting at $14,311.66. If we include or take into account the profits and capital we took from Akashi, our net gains are now sitting at just over $15,000 or 150.24%. That is a good start to the bull run. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section. As always, like I said, we now have a Patreon channel. Please go check it out and let us know what you think. It's free to join. You're not paying anything. But as the bull run comes in, things may change. You never know. So watch this space. Until the next video, guys, I'm your host, FD465.tv, signing out for now. Bye.